All right. I gotta get in the mindset. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get in the. I have to have a certain degree of patience and tolerance when it comes to this Mutsuki bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I just. Like, there's nothing to cut away to, Ishida. There's nothing to cut away to. Just for a brief second, I need like a slight reprieve from the Mutsuki and Nara bullshit. But it's okay. It's okay. I can handle it. And I'm back. For people that are wondering where videos have been, why this is late, been chilling with my family, enjoying the holidays. Haven't been back in my apartment, so there were no videos. Monday, most anticipated video will come out. Tomorrow's the Annie Awards. Pretty much the only announcements that we have to have for now before we get into the new season. So with that, I'm gonna get into this chapter right now. I want any fuckery. I can't deal with too much fuckery right now. I'm just not in the mood. I'm very relaxed. Been enjoying myself. I'm not trying to have that offset by Mutsuki and fuckboy Aura and all this nonsense. So we'll see what we get with this chapter. But I wasn't even expecting this to come out, to be honest with you. I wasn't expecting to get this till next week, but it is what it is. Tokyo Ghoul, chapter 155. That's the other thing. This plus the drunkest streams probably be some of the last streams you see on this channel for quite some time. Simply because I'm tired of them. I'm sick of them. I want to go back to uploading videos. Tired of doing streams. So for a number of reasons. Tokyo Ghoul may stay this way just because I don't read the chat anyway, but we'll see. And let me get into this chapter right now. The chateau, once upon a time back when they shared the same goals. Oh, that happy new year. I hope Ishida's been enjoying the holidays, man. That man deserves all the happiness he could possibly get. What is this? Won't come out. I've got to throw it away. Whoa. I don't need to see that. I don't need to see the Mutsuki Oppai. I'm good. Oh, this is bad. Then I thought this was like one. All right, no, that makes more sense. I'm sorry, I didn't know you were in it. Yo, that man definitely saw all that. No matter how aloof Kaneki, or in this case Sasaki, is, the man's perception is top tier. This is probably when it all began, man. This is probably look at Mitsuki's face. Look at Mitsuki's face. That means that this man knew before Urie knew. Interesting. Because I can only realistically, yeah. All right. I can live with that. It's kind of, if that's realistically where it all stems from, it's pretty much one and the same. I don't know, man. Mitsuki's thought process is I don't even know how to describe it at this point. I really don't. The cues, the reason for their very existence, put to the test. Still, I did underestimate it, man. Look at that shit. It's madness. This is mad. This is some of the craziest Bikaku manipulation I've ever seen in my life. Sasaki's, the monsters. Oh, that shit's moving too? What the fuck is that? Yo, Urie, my boy, you better fall back. Take a few steps back, my dude. Yo! That's fucking crazy. And he still was able to parry it, though. Bro, the shield is fucking raw, man. I'm telling you. If this man, even still, if Urie can't win this, I mean, he's definitely going to be holding back. I don't think either of them can fight to kill Mutsuki. But look at this impact. The man got his fucking... For blood to be fucking knocked out of your ear like that, and he still parried it. All I know, Mutsuki, if you had reached this level at this point, why I didn't see any of that realistically during the Renji fight? I take it back. I take it back. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. But wait, so this was this Dragon's movement? I'm assuming so, because looking at page 5. Lead, bro, psycho. I feel like you have to go in with like a serious person. Like, look at that shit. What is that? Bro. That's crazy. That might be. I'm really trying to think about a single Bikaku that rivals that level. To form that many tensions. Look at the claws too. Yeah, that's madness right there. That's madness. I'm sure it could go to the point too where Mutsuki could hit half Kakaja at the very least with all the cannibalizing Mutsuki's been doing. Interesting, man. I don't know. I don't see how. I don't really want them to just talk Mutsuki down either, though. I really don't. They might have to resolve themselves to take her out. Because that shit's fucking wild. I don't want to kill you. But I guess I have no choice. What the fuck are you talking about? Bro, I can't. Muchan, the leader and I, we've both been so worried about you. But because that huge thing popped out of the ground, we didn't get the chance to find out if you were safe. It bothered me. You see, this is... My poor girl, man. My poor fucking girl. I'm so glad you're alive, but I don't get it. What do you want to do, Muchan? What do you want us to do? It's okay, Psycho. This... You might have to just kill her. You might just have to kill her. And if any of these two goes out because of Mutsuki, I don't even know. See, that's the thing. I'm having a hard time really believing this. There's just something off about her movements in this scenario. The Kaneki obsession aside, that I really can't stomach anymore. But that I've come to terms with to a certain degree. That makes sense to me. This, like, I expected less hesitation from Mutsuki in this point too, but it seems like she's fully resolved. That panel is fucking raw. As much as I hate you right now, that shit looks badass. This will all be over soon. Several Lies is the chapter title, and of course, we can't just continue with the clash. We have to give this fuckboy a little bit more shine, which is fine as long as yo, what the fuck? Wait. Yo. Hold on. That shit is crazy. Yo. To focus it and run it down to the feet, which that's really interesting actually, because I believe let me see. I mean, it looks like it's standing for high. I believe Xiao is a Kokaku. I have to look this shit up. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. But to force it, yo. That's the thing too. That's one of the coolest fucking things I've seen in a long time. I'm sorry. That's fucking raw. It makes sense too if you think about her style. Because I remember back, I remember seeing her use her Kokaku at least one time in like that normal sense. It had like almost like a triple blades effect. But I also remember her using those Quinke on her feet like that. Bro, that's fucking crazy. I'm sorry. I can't get over that. Show is too real. Fucking destroy this man, yo. Destroy this man. Shao's cognate. Bro, I love the manipulation at this point. Ever since the imagination factor has come into full swing after that Psycho chapter, to see people actually manipulate their cognate in very specific ways that suit them personally. Because this is one of the dopest things I've ever seen. You can see it fucking combing down and wrapping around the legs. That's fucking great. That might be one of my favorite cognate of all time. That might very well be. Look at that power too. Woo! Yo! Wait, hold on. Did he try and block that impact? No. He had to evade it, and then she juked. Yo, with the fucking clean punch. Look at the indentation. Yo, that man's yo. If that nose isn't broken right now. Good shit, man. Good fucking shit. That makes me so happy. Knock some fucking sense into this fool. Yo, is that Hige? Yo, Hige. What the fuck, man? I was just starting. Yo, if that was Hige, yeah, it looks like it's coming from Hige over in the cut. I was just starting to fuck with you, my boy. And you're gonna sit here like, don't call out the man's name, Shinsobe. Yo, oh my god, Hige. Yo, you know I'm not gonna hold it against you. You still care about the man. That's cool. Don't ever call out the man's name like that again. You deserve that blow. And you do it. You do that shit, and then you go in for the what the fuck? Yo, look at that man's nose though. Yo, it brings a smile to my face. That's just amazing. Xiao's a fucking goddess. You didn't really need to be out here, Hige, to be honest with you. She could have taken him one-on-one. Not had enough. You really are strong, Xiao. Aura, Miss Kyoko is fighting down there. What? Despite her legs, she insisted on doing whatever she could and joined the... What the f... You see? And meanwhile, you're scurrying around with Mutsuki doing all kinds of fuck shit. You don't even deserve it. You don't deserve her, man. You really don't deserve Kyoko. That's a good woman right there. Look at her in the wheelchair. Just out there, trying to do any little bit that she can. And you're running around with your childish vendetta, this motherfucker. That even puts... See, even without that context, though, the line from last chapter where she's like, what the fuck are you doing here if that's your goal? Makes perfect sense. That even amplifies it. If he still continues after that, I'll pretend you met up with us and offered us backup. It'd be far easier to just abandon you here, but you know, Uri and Toru are the ones that show us how to do our work. Psycho is the cute one. Toma doesn't do much. Toma doesn't do much during missions, but helps out so much around the house, aka he's trash. Sorry, Hige, though. I respect you now. I respect you. You're the nice but unreadable guy. I like that house the way it is. Yeah, shout out again, no credit. I never would have thought I'd hear her actually speak from the heart like this either. Are you really sure you want to do this, Aura? If you don't stop saying the man's name, Hige. If I see you say Shinsanpe one more time, I get the feeling I know how you're feeling. If the CCG and the ghouls join hands, well, won't all the sacrifices we've all made end up being for nothing? I don't doubt that there are a bunch of Bureau members that are thinking just the way you are. There's a lot of baggage around the situation, but you know, no more fighting should be the most. When this idiot is speaking the most sense, bro, real talk, yo, remember back when, I mean, that's what Ishida does, though. That's what Ishida does. He's a master. Because Ure is one of my favorite characters in the series. Yeah, he was one of my most hated, like 3 years ago. So, remember back when new Kyus were introduced? I talked about this before, too, but it's crazy that I fuck with Hige way, it's like night and day, way more than I do with Aura. And I even like this man at first. And he's still kind of stupid and bumbling to me. But I respect him. And he's speaking some of the most sense out here. It's crazy. It's crazy. No more fighting should be the most important thing, right? Color me surprised so you can say sensible things, huh? That's what yo, Xiao's the MVP. 2 chats in a row, Xiao's the MVP right now. I fucking love you. So you can say sensible things, huh, Tomo? Sometimes, at least. Yo. No more fighting is most important. No, but here's the thing. After everything, after all the bullshit, that's all it took? After all the bullshit, a couple sentences and the fact that your aunt is out there on the ground floor is all it took. Yo, somebody needs to backhand this fool. Somebody needs to backhand this motherfucker. I don't even care. I don't care that you've been brought back to some semblance of reason. I really don't. You're still a fuckboy to me, are you? It's never gonna change. Nothing you do from this point onwards, barring sacrificing your life, is gonna redeem you for me. But all right. I don't have to deal with your nonsense anymore. Good. If you ever lay your hands on any of my girls ever again. Yo, this man is still out. Yo, what a god. What a god. Look at this. He's relying heavy on this shield these days now, though. Relying heavy on the shield. I don't put too much. I don't put too much credence in that, my boy. I want to overuse that. When I was relieved of my position as squad leader, Sasaki said something. The squad leader ought to be someone that can act for the good of. Just hearing that line again takes me back to some very, very sad times. But I'm glad you internalized that and took that to heart, Uri. This is Uri, man. Such a good man. It's one of the best character development I've ever seen. The squad leader ought to be someone that can act for the good of the team. I think so too. I won't just abandon you here, and I won't let you hurt Yombayashi. I fight for the sake of everyone in the squad. He's on Lord status, man. Gross. If you don't shut the fuck, I don't want to hear anything from you right now. I really don't. Your eyes. I can see your ulterior motives through them. Clear as glass. I'm very sad. What the fuck you mean? He's sincere as... Yo. I mean, the only thing I can say to give any semblance of reason to this statement right here is he might very well have slight ulterior motives with what he's saying. I believe Lord is 100% sincere, but he may be lying to himself a little bit if he doesn't realize that he cares just a little bit more about Mutsuki at this stage. Otherwise, we wouldn't be going through any of this. The man would have done what needed to be done quite a while ago. Actually, that's not true. Ude couldn't bring himself to do it, no matter which of the cues it was. That's the good man that he's become at this stage, I guess. I'm very sensitive to lies. No shit, because I am a liar. It's all you've ever done. You lied to yourself. You lied to everybody else. by creating this facade that you thought could make you stronger, but all it did was house your weakness. Fucking idiot. Back then, too, I noticed his lies. Both of them. Heisei Sasaki had seen my body, but he pretended as though he hadn't. And so that he wouldn't have to watch me as I writhed about in embarrassment, he cleverly averted his gaze. His first lie. I mean, I knew there was no way he didn't see that. You should be thankful. That's the kind of man that he is, though. That's the kind of man that he is. I agree with you. He relies on his lies just as much as you do. The entire movement was so smooth and natural it seemed rehearsed. I'd found his second lie. He had known I was a girl, right, yo? Right from the start. That doesn't surprise me either, though. I don't know why Ude is so shocked. Man thought he had stumbled upon something precious. I don't know why he's so shocked. He had known I was a girl right from the start. I mean, that's how perceptive the man is, though. I'm not surprised. I'm really not surprised by that. I was aghast, wounded. I thought I'd been deceived, but very soon a different emotion blossomed. What kind of lies he'd spun, I thought. These weren't my sort of lies told to protect myself. They were lies to protect others from being hurt. That's true. Very true. That's the difference between that man and yourself, though. Because I will agree with you. The man relies heavily on his own lies. He's at least he's grown beyond that at this point, though. Still grown past his tendency to sacrifice himself above all else and rely on other people, and refuse to rely on other people, though. As he spun those lies so skillfully, I realized I can understand him. I could forgive him. Now you're taking it too far. I am fit for him. Yo, shut the fuck up. I was with you for a second, Mutsuki. I was with you for a second. I'm not gonna lie. And now you're taking it too far. Me and not that. Shut the. I'm done. I can't. I won't let it. I won't let Mutsuki trigger me anymore. I won't. You're fit for him. You and not that one. When you don't. I've said it so many times. I'm gonna say it again. You're in love with a notion of the man. You don't fully understand the man. Even based on your own logic. You're in love with an idea. You're not in love with him. Excuse me. And when that happens, and it forms into an obsession, there's no way to satiate it, no matter what. You're more fit for him than that. It's over, man. You won't abandon me, even if I eat meat. Psycho has noticed just how defiled I have become. But I wanted it. The power to obtain what I desire, the strength. Interesting. I didn't even think it was fueled just by that. I thought you couldn't control yourself. I'm sure you understand that there's nothing I will not do. You get it right. If you want to stop me, kill me. Wait, so you're still lying right now? What a fucking guy. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done. How is it possible for me to love this man this much at this age? It's crazy. That man said no. Took the blow. Caught that shit. For the first moment, I'm seeing Mutsuki hesitate. I won't lose anyone anymore. Now, now the feels that I felt would redeem any sort of interaction here are actually incoming. 100%. I need to hear Uri himself. See, I knew this was coming, man, but I don't necessarily want this. The only reason I'm okay with him being able to talk Mutsuki down now is because it's gonna be fucking incredibly emotional. I might shed some tears, and on top of that, just these last 3 panels on page 18 have revealed the side of that Mutsuki can't forgive herself. You have to despise yourself. She's forced herself to commit to this lie. And granted, it is rooted in something that she genuinely wants. But she feels like she's irredeemable herself. If you want to stop me, kill me. She wants to die. You won't abandon me even if yo, Mutsuki. I'm still so fucking done with you, but and that line of you being fit for him really pisses me off, even though I was with you for a second there, I'm not gonna lie. Some semblance of understanding of the man is just not fully formed at all. You don't deserve him. And yet he'd still be there for you without you asking. But after everything you've done to Toga, I don't know if I can forgive you. But Mutsuki might have just indirectly rekindled that little bit of spark of love that I have for her. Even though it's all wrapped and tied around by pure hatred and disgust. That little burning ember that was there of care and love for Mutsuki might have just been rekindled. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe so. Maybe so. We'll see how things transpire next chapter, man. We'll see how things transpire next chapter. That shit was... I don't know how I feel about the R thing. I mean, I guess it really makes sense if his whole life is Kyoko. What else is he really going to do at this point? If he didn't acquiesce to it, then it's just nonsense. But let me see what the chat has to say. Shout another one. Uri stole the MVP. Stole the MVP from this chapter from Shao at the last second with that. But that that Kagane. I fucking love her. Forgive her. She will learn her lesson. I can see her changing. I mean, I'm already starting to like. It's finally been fully fleshed out to me because I will admit that based on Mitsuki's actions and words, I misconstrued her mental state at this point and what she actually wanted. Because not only is she lying to everyone else, she's lying to herself at this stage, and she can't forgive herself. That's enough for me to feel slightly bad for her again. I feel like Ara is scheming some shit. You know what? Honestly, Meta, if Ara isn't genuinely back on their side and he's plotting something, I'd be okay with that because I don't want any redemption. I wanted him to go out. He should have been dead. But you know what? I don't feel that way simply because of his Kyoko thing. And especially since it's a matter of time, like literally next chapter, I guarantee you, there's only a couple ways I see this scenario with Mutsuki going. Uri is, along with Saiko, are able to talk her down, and she rejoins them and realizes what's most important, blah, 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 and is, works trying to repent and forgive herself. Or she finds that she can't, go along with any of that and continues to fight, and then they have to put her down. Or that same mentality, and she can't forgive herself, and she kills herself or some shit like that, which I feel like it's going to be the first one. But if things with Mutsuki resolve themselves, then things with Ara have to resolve themselves. It's the progression of those characters has become intertwined in a way where it can't continue amidst everything else going on. Mutsuki shit could continue, but Ara shit can't really continue. It would be way too much. It'd be to the point where I don't think any single reader of Tokyo Ghoul would be able to turn a blind eye to it, but it is what it is. Very low-key the best developed character in Re. I mean, I still have to put Kaneki's character above it, but yeah, like that might be the second best developed character in the story period, to be honest with you. Let me see. So are you gonna best? When's Matsuri gonna bust Uri's cheeks? Yo, that man ain't getting in there. That man ain't getting in there. Next chapter, prepare yourself. That man, he also doesn't need to come out there. There's no need. Just for that. You know what, Caster? The only thing that you said that triggered me is Aura over Uria. You need to get the fuck out of here for that nonsense. Whoa! Griffith! Yeah, no chill right now. No chill. Uria is a lord, man. That's what, yo, Monzo. Real talk, though. That's where she lost me. I was finally like, all right, I see you, because you have some factual basis for this until you said I'm fit for him and not that woman. Then I lost my shit again. Absolutely not. I'm not entertaining any of this nonsense right now. I'm not entertaining any of this nonsense. I trust a character that is drawn with closed eyes in case that he plans something else when he says. I mean, there's a difference between a kitsune character and somebody who's just closing their eyes when they say something. Make me care for it. Tell him to you what I didn't like him at the beginning. Same. I mean, I feel like a lot of people went through the same progression with the character, to be fair. But like, I can like go back and like markedly look at the progression, like slowly but surely. Every little thing that transpired made me like Uri a little bit more and hate him a little bit less, to the point where he's one of my favorite characters now. It's crazy. It's crazy. I acknowledge Egan. That is not what I said. Don't misquote me. Don't misquote me. I never said I acknowledge Hige now because of Aura. At no point did I say that. I said it's crazy that I acknowledge Hige now when initially I had Aura above the man. It's crazy that the man that I hated the most out of the new Qs is no longer on that level when I actually respect him. That's all I said. It has nothing to do with Aura. I mean, the fact that Aura has gotten worse and worse shifts the rankings, yes. But it's not because I hate Aura. Kyoko's a goddess, man. Kyoko's crazy. Should I team tries that anymore? We'll talk about that later. All right, that's pretty much it. That's all I can see. Can't go up any further. Why do I watch drunk? Am I a strong drinker? I mean, I'm definitely not a weak drinker. And if you want to know why I'm drunk, is because I got to do these drunken streams right now, actually. So I got to get the fuck up out of here. But thank you guys for joining me. Smash that like button if you enjoy. I don't know what the dislikes are for, but whatever. You guys enjoy whatever the fuck you like to enjoy. If that's the way you want the last TG stream to go out, then that's all good. But anyway, next chapter, I'm not sure how I'm gonna handle it. Whether I'm gonna upload a reaction or maybe I'll probably just upload the reaction, to be honest with you. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see what the schedule's looking like as the new season starts up. With that, let me know your thoughts, and I'm out. Peace.